But the people who created it, they see none of the financial upside. It lets others profit from the essence without investing back into the community it came from.
That makes sense. It reminds me of this anecdote in the reflection notes, the jollof rice versus jambalaya thing.
Ah, yeah.
Seems like just a food debate, right? But the sources use it as a metaphor. It shows how even small cultural differences, if you frame them as competition, can create these divisions.
Right. Divisions that actually stop strategic collaboration between different Black communities. Instead of building unity, it hinders it.
Interesting how something seemingly small can illustrate a larger strategic point.
And that brings us to this crucial pivot in the sources. They call it the language of strategy. And they're very clear. This isn't about trying to create some kind of tribal unity. It's explicitly about economic strategy.
Okay, so shifting gears from unity to economics.
Precisely. And the sources drop this really powerful line: Pan-Africanism has been weaponized as branding.
Weaponized as branding. What does that mean in this context?
It means a historical movement, one intended to unite people of African descent globally, is being sort of co-opted, used purely as a marketing tool in this specific context described by the sources, stripped of its deeper political social aims.
So the idea of unity is used, but not the substance.
That seems to be the argument, which leads to this insight that global Blackness itself has become a product. And Black Americans, as the sources bluntly put it, are the packaging.
That's quite a statement. The packaging for global Blackness. And you mentioned the speaker notes stress this too, that the rebrand isn't about Black Americans, but through them.
Exactly. It uses their cultural capital. And the sources even mention, disturbingly, that Black Americans were included in some African plans for global positioning through what the sources call backdoor deals, without their knowledge, without their permission.
Wow. Okay, that lack of consent really seems to be the core thread here.
It absolutely is.
So, faced with all this, these stark realities, the sources then pivot. They introduce a potential solution, or at least a framework. Dr. Claude Anderson's Powernomics. For listeners who might not be familiar, could you briefly explain what Powernomics is about, based on the sources?
Sure. Based on how the sources present it, Powernomics isn't just theory. It's a strategic economic framework. It's designed to build and, importantly, consolidate wealth and power within the Black community. Big emphasis on self-sufficiency, collective action.
Okay,